Geometry has its origins in ancient cultures, where it was regularly used to analyze and solve problems. This can range from everyday activities to complex scientific conundrums. During this presentation, we will explore the history and advancement of geometry, its practical applications, and how it has impacted art, technology, and our perception of the world. Geometry shapes our lives in countless ways. From roads and bridges to buildings and artwork, geometry is the foundation of many important structures. It also plays a role in how we interact with the world around us, from measuring angles to calculating the area of a circle. This Gurukulplex presentation will provide an exploration of the history, development and practical applications of geometry. Plus, you will learn how geometry is found in nature, art and technology. Join us as we explore this fascinating world of geometry. Geometry is a foundational component of mathematics and is a fundamental part of being human. Learning about and exploring geometry is innate. It serves as a powerful tool which can be used to explore the world, making decisions, solving problems, and providing innovative solutions. Geometry is at the core of much of the art we appreciate, as well as the structures we depend on. It is a defining element of our lives. Geometry has been an integral part of mathematics since ancient times. It originated in the civilizations of Mesopotamia, ancient Egypt, and ancient Greece and has been used to understand and measure the properties of objects in nature such as the shape of mountains, the width of rivers, or the size of stars. Geometry has also been utilized to model and design practical objects and structures, from buildings and bridges to machines and works of art. Today, it is applied in a variety of fields such as physics, engineering, computer science, medicine, and more. The basic principles of geometry underpin many aspects of our lives, from mathematics and physics to engineering and architecture. It is used to discover the properties of shapes, sizes, and positions, as well as to solve everyday problems and to invent new things. Geometry is also found in nature, from the structures of living creatures to the stars and patterns of the universe. In art, it helps create sculptures, buildings, and images. And in technology, it is used to design powerful machines and everyday products. Geometry plays a significant role in our lives and is sure to continue to shape our future. Today, Euclidean geometry is a field of mathematics that is used in a variety of everyday applications, from architecture and engineering to art and game design. The principles of Euclidean geometry are the foundation of how we interpret our physical and virtual worlds and help us understand the principles of symmetry and proportion. As such, Euclidean geometry provides a powerful way to explore our universe, both real and imagined. This slide is about Euclidean geometry, an ancient and important branch of mathematics which has shaped our understanding of the world around us. Euclidean geometry was developed in ancient Greece by mathematicians such as Euclid and Pythagoras, and has been used in many different fields since then. Euclidean geometry is a cornerstone of architecture, engineering, art, and game design. It helps us to understand concepts such as symmetry, proportion, and the physical and virtual worlds we inhabit. By studying Euclidean geometry, we can gain a better understanding of our universe and the way it works. Non-Euclidean geometry is a fascinating branch of mathematics that challenges Euclidean geometry's limits. Its most distinctive features are hyperbolic and elliptic geometries. Hyperbolic geometry is recognized by its innumerable lines that intersect any point that is not on a given line. Elliptic geometry, however, is known for its absence of parallel lines; any two lines intersect. These ideas have had a significant effect in many areas, particularly physics and cosmology, where they can be implemented to explain the curvature of spacetime. Geometry can be seen throughout nature, from the Fibonacci sequence to the golden ratio. This same precise geometry is now being applied to modern policies, such as the recent law that outlines minimum wage and mandated paid sick leave for employees. To examine this new law further, let us analyze its implications in the city of Los Angeles. Geometry has had a long history of use in art, offering an efficient tool for artists to create marvelous pieces of art. Piet Mondrian is a renowned example of an artist who utilizes geometry to create iconic artwork that expresses the calmness of basic shapes and colors. Geometry in art brings forth a forceful and marveling influence that leads us to recognize the complexity of beauty in our environment. Technology that we use daily to create realistic images or animations, or to 3D print physical objects from digital models, relies on geometry. Algorithms manipulate polygons to form our digital universe. And precise calculations and angles guarantee the accuracy and functionality of the final product. Geometry is thus essential for this technology. Geometry is a part of our lives every day, surrounding us and often used without realizing it. From carpentry to architecture to gardening, geometry has many different uses. It helps us build safe, accurate, and visually pleasing structures. Through geometric calculations, we can measure distances, calculate areas, and design structures precisely. Geometry has been pervasive in our lives for centuries and remains vitally important. Geometry is more than just shapes and angles, it is a powerful tool for building spatial intelligence. Spatial intelligence is the capacity to envision and control objects in the mind's eye. Exploring geometry assists students to strengthen this aptitude, which is very important in areas like science, engineering, and architecture. Students gain the skill to think abstractly, reason logically, and solve intricate issues, all of which are essential talents in the present-day world. Using visual aids and hands-on activities, like physical manipulatives or technology like interactive whiteboards or mathematical apps, is an effective way to teach geometry. Making connections to real-world applications, like architecture or engineering, can help students understand the relevance and motivate them to learn more. Geometry can be challenging for some students, as it requires abstract thinking and spatial reasoning. However, techniques such as hands-on activities, manipulatives, drawings, or diagrams can help students better understand the concepts and make connections between different ideas. To ensure students are able to learn, it is essential for educators to use the necessary tools during the learning process. Assessment is an integral part of the learning process when it comes to geometry. Tests and performance tasks are excellent methods for determining students' comprehension of geometry. These assessments can come in the form of multiple choice and open-ended questions so that students can demonstrate their knowledge of points, lines, angles, and shapes. Additionally, performance tasks allow students to apply this understanding in real-world contexts. Through the use of these assessment methods, teachers can be confident that students are comprehending the fundamentals of geometry. Geometry is a field of mathematics that is full of interesting and important lessons. There are a variety of resources available for those wishing to learn more about this subject. Mathisfun.com provides interactive lessons and games on a range of geometry topics. Khan Academy offers video tutorials and practice exercises as well. For those preferring a book, Geometry Essentials for Dummies by Mark Ryan is a great starting point, explaining essential concepts in an easily understandable way. Additionally, The Elements of Euclid by Oliver Byrne is a classic text that offers a visually stunning way to learn Euclidean geometry, featuring colorful diagrams and illustrations. There is a wealth of resources to help anyone gain a better understanding of geometry. Geometry has played an important role in many aspects of our lives for centuries. From measuring distances to calculating areas, geometry is essential for understanding the world around us. Developing spatial intelligence, which is essential for success in science and engineering, is aided by understanding geometry. We explored the basic concepts of geometry, its history and development, as well as its applications in nature, art, technology, and everyday life in this presentation. We also discussed the challenges that students may face when learning geometry and provided tips and strategies for teaching and assessing geometry skills. We hope this presentation has given you a deeper understanding of the importance of geometry and how it has shaped our lives. Thank you for joining us.